can you have the type of intense, up to 120 player real action? So let's get back on in and see what we have going on today.
Well, you can already see it. It's after the turns and what we've seen here so far, because so far it's been absolutely crazy. It's been Warzone 2.0, it's been Modern Warfare 2, and now we're going back in here. We're going back to mobile. And now I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys at home are really interested to see what is happening with our streamers that we have here today. And if you don't have it yet, comment down below what were your favorite moments here yet again, because we've had so many things happening already.
Incredible, incredible.
Now,
and one of the things that we wanted to make sure we do is go over, let's talk to some of the talent, talk to some of our friends, see what's going on. Why don't we head over there?
And another incredible round of Warzone Battle Royale comes to this, and now it feels like such a great time. And now I'm really excited to go and move around, especially with my little box. I wonder if all of our streamers playing today wants a slice of this pizza, because obviously we've been eating this the whole day. And that's the reason why we have so much energy. And not only that, it's absolutely delicious, but we are heading on over to our streamers right now. I think we're going to take a look at Hawk's Nest and Bobby Plays. We're taking a look at what they're doing right now, and it looks like here in the action. Let's see if they kind of want to slice, but obviously they are very busy when it comes to the gameplay right now. See, you can see the comms. They're just so into it right now.
The focus. Bobby and Hawks, they don't even know what's going on outside them. They have a camera, they have a pizza box.
Oh, maybe if they smell the pizza, they'll want some. Hi, would you like a slice? Are you hungry?
Yeah, actually, very hungry.
Okay, maybe we can help them out later on with a slice of pizza. We can be your personal pizza holder. But we're moving on right now here to Bobby. I kind of want to ask him, so far, you're just walking inside, you're chilling. So where are you guys right now and what's happening so far?
Well, there's a guy right ahead of us. I'm going to go ahead and die to him. Wait, no, I killed him. We're chilling, we're just dominating. We obliterated Godsley earlier, and he didn't really stand a chance. Noah managed to outcamp us. Wait, there's multiple people, multiple directions. Oh my God, I'm probably dead. I'm concussed.
Okay, we're gonna get back to you later on. You guys focus
Bobby.
over there. I don't want y'all to die just because of us. Oh, and speaking of, Bobby's gonna be headed on into the gulag, but you know what? It's okay, it's fine. A lot of these gameplays happening right now. So far, how are you feeling right now, Matt? Like, you're seeing all the gameplay. It's been crazy here so far.
Great question. Feeling really good. Feeling really good. We still have so much longer to go in terms of development, but right now, we know people are loving the game. We know people are excited to get in there, and more than anything else, at this point, we want to make sure the moment-to-moment action is just good. For us right now, moment-to-moment action, and the other thing that's worth touching on a little bit is cross-progression, really breaking down what that means a little bit.
Absolutely, that cross-progression. If you are at home, if you're playing Warzone 2.0, if you're playing Modern Warfare 2, that progression that you have over there, it can transfer over into Warzone Mobile, where if you want to grind for the Battle Pass, you can do so at the tip of your fingers. Yeah, that's right. If you have things going down at home, you can definitely bring it down into wherever you are. If you're on the car, you can grind for it. So again, so many new things. And for me, I think it's such a revolutionary thing for this to happen.
Yeah, exactly. We were talking the other day around well, what does that mean? If I'm a player, cross progression, how does that benefit me? And there really are a handful of experiences we think are just made better by cross progression. So I want to talk about those just for a little bit. The first one is, let's say I'm playing for a couple days. We have some new functional weapons that are unlocked. If I'm playing on console or PC or mobile and have a long session, maybe I do pretty well, then I unlock that functional weapon. That time investment that you just made, that now carries over to all the other platforms, regardless of where it happens on. So think about the time save there.
Exactly, not just that, you're interconnected. I mean, we like to say it again and again because it's just a revolutionary thing to have. But I know you have something else in mind, because you have so much new features here, and we're only in alpha here. So again, we're just talking about all the main things that's happening right now.
Exactly, and so that's the first one for me. Unlocking new functionals, it's fantastic. It saves me a lot of time. The fact that whatever I unlock on one platform, I find on the other platforms. The second one for me that I think really is just super cool, and also is very player-friendly, which is one of the things super important to us, is shared battle pass. So let's say I've leveled up the battle pass on one platform. Say I'm playing on mobile, you know, had an awesome session with my friends. The next day, all that progress again carries over. So the stuff I've unlocked and my level, just those benefits now kind of really carry over with me. And the final one I just want to talk about for 1 sec. Let's imagine over the years I've built up a group of people. Now some I know in real life, maybe others I've met playing. That friend group, so the chats and the larger social experience, now they're going to carry over across platforms and across our sessions. Why are we doing this? We're doing this because we can, honestly. Other games can't. And also because we just think it makes for a better social experience.
And now that social experience is definitely really important because it's the first time that we can cross over finally from mobile to PC and console. So if you're playing a game, you can literally just call up your buddies, message them, and there you go. They're gonna know you're playing. Hey, what are you doing? I'm playing Warzone Mobile right now. No way, you're playing us from your phone. That is just absolutely revolutionary stuff. And so with things like that, I'm really excited to see how it progresses later on into the game, and really just excited for its launch. And now, speaking of, we're taking a look at our duos yet again. So we're going back into the gameplay where we're taking a look at Jokesta. And with everything so far, I don't think we've touched up on vehicles that much anymore. So, I mean, yeah, the ATV, you got it right over here. You have the classic vehicles that we got to see in Verdansk the first time.
Exactly. One thing I love about the Verdansk vehicles too, a lot of differences. Helicopter, slow trucks, fast, quick ATVs. You really have the whole experience. There's nothing better for me too than helicopter. I don't know about you, but I'm a helicopter person.
I agree with that. I mean, it's the fastest route to go in there, but if you need to be ready, you have to go and drop right now. Especially if there's going to be a javelin just pointed at you, you make sure that you get out of the helicopter ASAP. But again, when it comes to finding those vehicles, you need to know the map very well. I mean, you can already definitely look online where to find like the great moments and the great spots. And for me, I feel like that's going to be airport. Around airport, you're going to be having a lot of vehicles right now. And so right now for this particular time, now they're slowing things down just a little bit. We've noticed it. And for me, like, I feel like for this duo, they prefer just going into the outskirts just a little bit.
Exactly, yeah. I think they're smart that way. They loot, they get what they need to do, always staying together, but then occasionally, once they have what they need, they're waiting for the next circle to collapse, they're finding those areas in the map where maybe the action's a little bit lower. After all, you know, last people alive win.
Exactly. I mean, it just depends on what kind of gameplay you really like. Are you going to be aggressive? Are you going to be dropping down Superstore, Boneyard, downtown, or do you prefer the outskirts and be on the mountains and try to see what is going to happen when you are going to see just a little bit of a step back? But obviously, it does have its risks. You won't have as much loot going into it, and you won't have as much kills.
Exactly. Final thing, getting into Storage Town, circles collapsing. For me, this is the intensity that I'm looking for. Man, it's my favorite.
Same. I mean, it's really just a strategy that you can play. For me, I'm the type of player that goes outside of the circle, going into the smoke, going into the outside of the zone, and try to have like a better angle there, because once the circle's zoning in, you don't know that anyone's going to stay out there. People are just going to assume everyone's inside the zone, right?
Exactly, 100%. Those are the real savvy players. That gas mask, slow lagger behind.
Yeah.
I die to them all the time.
I mean, prior to this event, I was looking at the top 200 Warzone clips of all time, and I just saw one. I hope it gets to see it here in Warzone Mobile, where you get to see so many more highlights from outside of the zone, repositioning themselves, especially at the outside of the zone. But hey, take a look at that. Speaking of another highlight, we get to see it. Noah from YouTube tries to go in there, getting all those kills. Really just breaks the armor, but doesn't really quite get the kill just yet, but then obviously has the advantage of the scope. Not only that, high ground as well. So I feel like we haven't talked about the high ground so much here, because it's just so important to have that kind of height.
Exactly. The way we think about it internally is, how do we find the right mix of gameplay experiences? So you need that close quarter combat, you need long range for sure, but the way you combine those two with verticality in certain dense areas, that is special. And I think for Verdansk, especially the area we have, the area we're in right now on the outskirts of Storage Town, it has that in spades.
And now with that in mind, I feel like you have all that verticality. What part of the map do you think is best when it comes to having that height advantage?
It's a great question. So for me, it's actually the area we're in right now. I love the intersection or the kind of borderlands between Storagetown and Boneyard. I think it has the best of all the environments. So for me, when I'm playing, start in Boneyard, head up to Storagetown, and if I'm lucky and the circle abides, stand in this area. And, you know, I'm just so proud to say that starting today, as we've said before, you can pre-register for free on the Google Play Store. And for players on iOS, just stay tuned. We have incredible rewards coming up, and of course, we'll be able to pre-order on Apple App Store as well.
Well, plus we have